Hi, I'm Richard Graham and I'm talking to you in Gloucester. I'm sitting in a place which, as you can see behind me, needs a little bit of work, and I think that's a bit symbolic of Gloucester itself. This is a fantastic, old, historic and very beautiful city in many ways, but there are a lot of things that all of us living here know aren't as good as they could be at the moment. Some of it is about physical regeneration, some of it is about getting more shops at the docks, sorting out Blackfriars and getting the city looking better, because that lifts everyone's morale, it brings people here, it gets everyone up and about and motivated and feeling good about their city. But there's a much bigger side to regeneration which is more important to me, and that's all about people and what they can aspire to, what the opportunities are, and how those of us who want to stand as politicians can actually make things a little bit better at the margin. Because that's the only reason for wanting to get into politics. It's to help people who haven't had as many opportunities as you, who haven't been as lucky, who do need help. So what sort of things do I want to try and achieve for Gloucester if I get elected as your MP? Well, some of it is going to be hard work. For example, there are lots of people between the ages of 16 and 24 at the moment who are not in employment, education or training, what they call NEETs. We don't know how many people there are in this situation, but you can see on the streets and you can see from talking to your friends that there are an awful lot of people like this. So we need to help them get into the workplace or find education opportunities, or most importantly probably have some training first. And there are organisations that do this, companies, charities and so on. And there are government programs to try and help, but it's not working very efficiently. All too often there are lots of people on benefits who go for a course, finish the course and go back onto the benefits. So we've got to turn all that around and try and lift things up so that there are more people who can see that actually there are opportunities for them. And that's one of the things I really want to work very hard at. It includes financial literacy, which means all about young people really understanding what money means and how you use it and how you can get into big trouble from it. Each year the CAB has about 1,000 visitors between those ages 16 and 24 of people who got themselves into huge debts. So if we can get to them much earlier at primary school and at secondary school and teach them about what money means and how you handle it, we will be able to reduce that figure and have less people, less families who are struggling with debts they cannot possibly afford. So that's one of the key things I want to do. But there are all sorts of other things. For example, volunteering. It's getting harder and harder to find people who have the time and energy and will to volunteer, whether in charities or in scouts or in helping their church or other religious communities. It's not easy. So how can we get this going? Well, we've got a small team which is called the Green Action Team, and we're looking around Gloucester for things that need to be done, whether it's mental health centres or small charities or church halls that need to be repainted, that need work being done on them. We go to companies to get their help in donating paint and equipment and everything that needs to be bought to do these things well. And then we get a gang of people together and we go and do it. And everybody finds this really satisfying. And the more that we can encourage other people to get involved, the more likely it is that each community in Gloucester has got a centre where their young people and their old people can do things together. So for example, I'm going to try and lead a project that will build a new Elmscroft Community Centre. I will try and help the Kingsholm Community Centre to a new location where it can be available to everyone. What about the old people? They too need helping. And everyone who's worked with pensioners or with their grandparents knows that they've got all sorts of different problems. So for example there, I want to try and make sure that the old people in Gloucester, especially those with mental health problems or with physical health problems, get all the help that they need, whether it's getting a hearing aid or whether it's having attention for Alzheimer's or depression, we need to have real community care, and we need more than we've got at the moment. So those are the sort of causes that I'm really interested in. They're the reasons that I want to get to be elected as Gloucester's MP in the next general election. My background is that I had a very, very happy family. I was really lucky. But things haven't always gone well since. Both my sisters have been divorced. My mother has dementia. My father is caring for her. Each family has its problems, and we have to fight them through like every family does. And we all know that having a government which provides a framework in which all of us can make the best of things is going to make a huge difference. So that's why I want to get involved. On my website you'll see lots more about me, what I've done, what I've worked as, what my hopes are, and I really hope that you'll get in contact and see how you can work with me to lift things here in Gloucester. Thanks very much.